Taurus. What are they doing? What are they doing, Taurus? And which cards do I want to start with? What is your earliest memory? I must have missed something yesterday.
But I don't know. The truth is, some of them are beginning to evolve into conscious beings, I think.
Conscious beings. Yeah, okay. Yep. You're way too aware. What about your past? This is pretty your childhood past. Why would this be insulting your intelligence? This feels like a parent that you know is not your parent now that you're finding out about some things, and they're trying to reminisce. Let's have some tea. What would you like? Some coffee or tea? To be in the same room with you at this point, Mom or Dad, I'm gonna need some scotch. But you know that you give them enough rope to hang themselves, right? That this is a male, I believe, who is finding out a lot of shit right now about memory, the past, being placed. Is it possible that there are clones of me living in other parts of the world that some are doing better than you, others are in horrible situations, and people that know you ran into them and thought it was you? What is this thing that's going on? I thought it was just one experiment. It feels like everything, my entire existence has been one big experiment. And is there this crazy addiction to pushing limits when it comes to science that's affecting all of us in this horrible way? Right? I have targeted since birth, since I was a child. Was I being watched secretly? What's up with your father? Is that what it is? Your dad? You have a lot of nerve. I believe that this father is trying to show pictures. Oh my God, come on with this. At first, this is my thing. I'm destined for something. I believe I came from somewhere, and I'm not supposed to be here. We'll just, right, that's on the table. Now there's this editing thing that people want to try, or they know people that can do it. Let's create a photo album, and we'll make it seem like, you know, you had a great life. I mean, it wasn't so, yay! Yay! These are the divine masculines. Yeah, definitely a Taurus. You could be an Aries. This is gay men in the government too. Let me ask you something, Pop. This father knows some military guys or some shit like that, or he's saying he does. Aren't you a little concerned what this chick is talking about? How come you don't speak to me about that? Why are you talking to me about all this other shit with these things that are being exposed? It's pretty deep. Are you a part of it? Is my dad, or is he a gay man that's attracted to me that was sent to me as a handler? You should be scared. Yeah, look at all this manipulation. Are you part of a cult? And it's not the... Yeah, this dad likes to think that he's a part of a cult, when really it's just a group of covert, secretive, gay men. You know I'm not gay, right, Pop? That's what I just said. You know I'm not gay. Why did you get angry when I said that? See, now this man here, and with the Taurus, this is usually the God card in most decks, for most readers. I know I'm special. I know I'm creative. I know I solve problems effortlessly. I know I don't age like everyone else. I definitely could meet the criteria of a God if those things exist. There aren't many things that this man can't do. Everything that you try to do, you master. If this isn't a father, these are some men in your community that you spend time with, and you're noticing a difference even in them. Aid. Pain. I have a very high tolerance for pain. But it feels like you like to see me in pain as well. Avid. Enthusiastic, eager, strong desire or interest in something, but it feels like other men. Tell me about this. Or a strong desire to see me down. Is that what it is? When you start talking about things that need to be spoken about, he gets up and leaves. They're having a conversation about this. Let me ask you a question. Because I'm sitting here now that I don't spend a lot of time with other people now. And now all these thoughts, these things are running through my head where I'm going over things in the past. And it seems like you and I are closest when I'm going through something horrible in my life. Is when you come in as the savior, so to speak. When I start doing well, I can tell you have an attitude. Someone that I consider a father wouldn't be like this. You don't look anything like him either. They're going to start making sure that these fake family members look like you, even if they have to alter their looks. Here, get plastic surgery. We need to give you these facial features. People are starting to catch on now. It's the addiction to constantly having to win in a situation. You like to see me stuck. Now you ask that question, and here it is. This father figure, this male, always has an answer. You got him stuck this time. He won't sit. And what he'll even do now to set up for the next time, because this is a master fucking manipulator here, what he's going to do is he's going to set it up where... Can you hear me telepathically, John? Would you... I hope... If I get into a situation where he asks me some questions I'm not comfortable to answer, or I may not even be able to answer, I need you to pull me out of there. He's starting to notice that I get up and leave. He can tell that I'm trying not to rage. Asking questions about gods and goddesses, possibly wandering this earth for... are we immortal? Have we been here? And this memory thing? Let's say our memories were never wiped. Would we know for sure that we are actually gods and goddesses that don't die, and we have been roaming the earth for a long time and just conforming and fitting in with the times, the changing? Is it possible? You got him stumped on some shit. You want me to talk about, and it's weird because the things that you want to bring me into, they have a sort of a gay vibe to it. Are you getting paid by the government to keep an eye on me? This happens constantly where he just completely gets up and I'm done. I'm good. Why are you angry that I'm asking about this? I'm trying to tell you I don't feel comfortable in this situation. I don't feel accepted. I don't feel like you and I have this connection unless we're drinking together, which to me, it feels like if I'm doing drugs or I'm drinking, you're all for it. When I want to clean my life up or just clean my mind up, let's just say that, I clean my mind up, it feels like you get agitated with me. You're supposed to be my father. This could be for mothers too, where why are you angry that I want to change my life for the better? Maybe this bitch makes sense. That bitch could be me. Audrey. OL. Okay, it could be the females having conversations with fathers too. OL. Have I been aloof? I'll use your terminology. To this the whole time, you got your answer by his reaction to that. And for those of you who want to say something but you don't know how to approach it, I would say don't prepare for it. You're better with impulsive conversation, instinctive conversation. OLTRPW. And FM. Are you a Freemason? It used to be a title of recognition. Are the Freemasons a gay community, Pop? Now I'm doubting or wondering whether Mom's a part of this, and you two are putting something in my food. You know, I never looked at men this way, and I have to be honest because that's just right. I found myself wanting to spend more time with my male friends than even female friends at some point. And I'll admit, some of my female friends got real catty and they gossip, and it's a turnoff. I can't blame it all on you or this other thing here. A lot of the women, I realize they have problems with their fathers and their mothers too, and they look at me and they see me as someone to take it out on. I can't spend a lot of time with women anymore. So I'm not going to say it's all this, but I do feel like something is being pushed onto me. I'm being bombarded with shit. I'm paying attention to movies now, advertisements, and it does seem, how do I get out of this? If somebody's father said you're not meant to get out of this, I would leave immediately. That is not your father. There is no father that would have that kind of response. And now I'm going to have you toxic motherfuckers who are going to try and defeat that now. Okay, so let me think. If my son or my daughter approaches me like this, the daughters could be asking about the men. Or even about yourself. Some of you have, for you women, you have a mother, a father, or both trying to push lesbian, just gay. Well, what is the big deal here? Are you against procreation? Have you looked at this from a larger perspective? Not just that you get a roof over your head and you'll always be okay as long as you push this agenda on me that you may not even believe in because you sold your soul quickly. But what about the outcome of this? Humanity and the reason why we're here is for evolution. If you have all women being with women, and this is why they have the AI child, I don't want an AI child. I don't want a child that now has some kind of chip in them where something else can now program them to defy me and become a nuisance in my life to cause struggle, because I remember now that Philly and other people say they need a low vibrational planet in order to feed the reptilian. They need that. That would create it. Me wanting to put my hands around my child every single day creates a horrible frequency, and they thrive off of that. Don't forget that shit with everything that you do in life. This is a reason why it's hard for me to pop off. And that's not because I think about this on a daily basis repeatedly. I won't give it to them. Have that mindset of, this is how you want me? I can't give it to you. Please stop following me where I go. You're like a psychotic boyfriend, Pop. Yeah. Whatever this conversation was, they looked like an absolute fool with the way that they were answering or just their body movements. Man, are you twitching? Now you want to go put Jameson in your coffee? The conversation is that difficult for you? I'm grateful and I'm proud for everybody who's at least questioning things and forcing them to be face to face. I don't want to have this conversation on the phone. Don't tell me that you got to go somewhere. Call me and we'll do it in the car, because you can't fucking look me in the eye. Bye.